So welcome. Now we're going to be doing the next part of Codecademy's Java variables. This is going to be a project, so of course that's a separate video. If you don't know a thing about Java variables just yet and you're a complete beginner, you probably should go back and try to figure things out. I'll link my previous video in the description or on the top right. So you can watch that video, learn about variables, and then come back to this project, which will be needed. Otherwise, if you don't really want to do that, this shouldn't be too difficult. So in this project, we'll use Java, try to Mad Libs word game. They'll have short stories. Yeah. All right. So we have this, and we have our string. So our strings name adjectives. Okay. So now we will basically just follow these steps, I guess. So let's create a comment that describes the program. So these are the comments that are needed. So my description here. So create a Mad Lib story. Okay. So they're already in place for me, which I'll just copy this. All right, and look, this is our comment, so I'll just paste that there, and okay, done. So we now know what our program does. It generates a Mad Lib story. If you don't know what Mad Libs are, basically like you have sentences and you just put these words in to make a ridiculous story. I guess they're really fun. Personally, I don't really find the fun in them, but I've heard they're fun, so yeah. Take a look at the variable name story. It is set equal to a string that will contain our story. So by variable story, this is our story. Okay. Need to be declared initialized before the code will compile without errors. That's right. Okay, so we looked at it. The story that we have provided is going to need a protagonist. Create a string called name1 that stores the name of our main character. Alright, well, name character. String name1. Let's just put it our channel name right now, which is study fast. Now we know. Let's just run it to make sure everything's okay. And we have a bunch of errors. Alright, that's probably because we don't actually have variables for all these variable names yet. So, yeah. So we created our name1. Alright, which is here. Now we need to have 3 adjectives. Create 3 strings. Adjective 1, adjective 2, and adjective 3. Alright, so we'll still have to create strings. Let's just create 3 strings off the bat. Now we'll call an adjective 1, and let's just copy and paste this to make this faster. 3. So what we've done is we created 3 different variables. We're at one adjective for adjective 1, adjective 2, and adjective 3. And so we need adjectives. I'm just gonna really quick look up adjectives because I don't really wanna really think of my own right now. But let's just so adjectives. Okay, let's just use blue. Let's just use red. Let's just use green. Okay, those are adjectives. Perfect. Oh, and they even linked it. Now I'll need one verb. Let's put walk. Let's just say walking. Verb 1 is equal to walking. Alright. Now we need 6 nouns. Okay, so string noun 1 is equal to this. Alright. Now we need 6 of these, so I'll just copy and paste until I get 6 of them. And now we just have to rename these. 5, 6. So now we have 6 different nouns. I'll just look around my room and then just put random different things. I have coffee, headphones, you can see a charger, and I'll just say keyboard because my keyboard is really loud. So we need 6 nouns, and I got that right. Okay. Our story needs another character. Declare a string variable called name2. John. Our story requires 1 number. Declare an integer value or int variable called number set to any whole number I like. That's our whole number. There's one more variable. Declare a string place 1 is equal to store any place in it. Let's just say house. Alright, seems fine. It seems like we have all the variables we need. Save the program and run. Does it compile without any errors? Let's see. And we have a lot of errors because I didn't put semicolons over there, so I have to remember to do that. And oh, right, that's right. We don't need quotes for integer values. And so it's all about, making sure you have the right answer at the end. Time to read the story. So now what we have to do is we have to print it. Now, if you remember from the last video, or if you have any knowledge of Java at all, you would know that system.out print line is how we read or print different lines. That's how the best way to explain it. And so save, we have one error because I forgot the semicolon. Alright, this morning Study Fast woke up feeling blue. It is going to be a red. I'm not going to read the whole thing. But basically now we have our ad libs and we completed this project successfully. And that is really, I guess, the main part of the project. Took us like, what, 5 minutes, I think. Right, so let's just go over what we did. First, we created a comment, which is right here. Then we created a bunch of variables to fit these variables right here. These red pieces of text are all different variable names, but the problem is the program didn't have any variables to place, to put in these places. So what we did was we basically just put variables there. String name 1, string adjective 1. These are all variables we have created off the top of our head. Now these values could be anything we really wanted, honestly, but we just used these and then they were put into our program. If there's any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'll be sure to answer really quickly. And yeah, if you are still a bit confused, you can leave a comment or watch my previous video. Yeah, leave a like, subscribe. See you guys later. Peace.